drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Running a quarterback sneak here. And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
And the Hawkeyes will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Looks like they'll mark this near the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Direct snap to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught near the sideline. It's Simpson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an outbound. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, you're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Hawkeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, what a move.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up 2nd down.
The 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Finds the receiver wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Clemson.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
That makes the score Clemson.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense.